Hi, and welcome to another edition in our series exploring advancing innovation through collaboration between startups and corporates. It's a real pleasure to have with me today the Group Head, Chief Digital Officer for Ecobank Transnational, Nvulai Kuruma. Hi, Nvulai, how are you doing?
Good. Thank you very much for having me.
Absolute pleasure. We're really excited to talk to you. I know that Ecobank is very involved with startups across the continent, and I think there's really very few more who other corporates in the ecosystem could learn from in terms of how to make collaborating with startups work. Maybe we can crack on and kick off with the first couple of questions. How's that sound?
That sounds great.
Brilliant. So, Nvulai, it'd be great to get a sense of how you and Ecobank see startups, both in terms of advancing innovation internally across Ecobank, but also more broadly, the role you see them playing as advancing economic growth across Africa.
Thank you very much. And we do see startups as a big source of innovation, clearly, right? That's both internally and externally. We see the ecosystem, the innovation ecosystem with various players, and the capacity that they have to try new solutions and move through stages of ideation and incubation. That would be very difficult to actually do internally, because as an organization, we have already a stage where we started to scale up existing products and services. So a good source of supplying of ideas, a good source of supply of ideas is really coming from these interactions, these partnerships that we have with with startups. So definitely a big drive for innovation, but it's also a very big center for solutioning local problems. When we have in the countries where we see a well-developed ecosystem of startups, you will see that the solutions are very focused in local problems that they are facing, whether it's in farming, in agriculture, and supply chain. So it becomes a very good complement to the banking and financial services that we offer. So it becomes really an extension of augmenting our capabilities into the market. So both internally and externally, this partnership is vital for the health of the innovation ecosystem.
Fantastic. I think that really resonates a lot with the kind of role that the founders we speak to want to play in terms of collaborating with organizations like Ecobank. But it's not always that easy to get in the door. And so I'm curious to get your thoughts on how Ecobank is opening the door to startups and kind of making it easier for them to kind of cross the chasm and start collaborating with Ecobank.
So there's a number of initiatives. So I mean, as you can imagine, from the first point that I made, which showed the importance of having startups within our ecosystem and partnering with them. So there are formal programs that we run in building that partnership, and there are also informal activities that participate and contribute into building and tying ourselves into the innovation ecosystem. So such a formal program will be, for example, the FinTech Challenge. So every year we have a FinTech Challenge, and we just finished actually announcing the winners of the 2020 FinTech Challenge. The top prize was coming from Ghana, and we have the second prize from South Africa. So it's really covering entirely the continent and really trying to tap into the innovation spirit that comes from every corner of the continent to reimagine what financial services should look like. So that's a formal program, and every year we do that, and we will continue to serve. There are also, I would say, it's not informal, but I have a more networking opportunities, like our participation, for example, in the Africa FinTech Network, where we are participating in various activities and supporting them in various forms on different parts of the region. So that's exist. And last but not the least is the fact that we are open for startups that reach out to us, either directly or indirectly. So we have certain startups where we propose, which propose their services, and when they propose their services, we listen to them and we're really trying to see if there's any opportunity for us to work together and to try to build and complement different offerings. Okay. One of the things that we just realized is we just launched our open marketplace. So our API marketplace is now available, and various partners and various fintechs can actually now connect with us and use our APIs for services that are offering on the platform. So yeah, I mean, formal programs, and also very open for partnership with various